Okay, so welcome back to another VOD review. This time it'll be G2, the European Ignition Series, the first, I guess, sanctioned tournament from Riot. So it's literally the highest level competition currently. And we're going to see the finals of the European tournament. We'll start off with team comps here. Both teams have the standard Sage Cypher. I think both of them are still going to be played until more agents come out, more nerfs and buffs come out. It looks like they're opting, Mixwell is opting for Omen to be their primary smoke character, smoke agent. And Dragon is sticking with the Brimstone. Flex picks are going to be Jet and Phoenix. I think Jet is actually a very good flex pick right now. Mixwell is also doing Jet and Silva. Well, I also believe Silva is possibly the best agent in the game. Out of the two primary you need. We're gonna start off with Cypher soloing A side. Looks like there's two mid. They smoked and Sage got into this cubby. Really interesting play. And instead of conceding C and retaking, they're contesting it. So literally, they're just trying to two-man. They're holding the side. This is very risky. Very risky. They both died. They weren't there for the retake. So by the time Cypher gets there on the site, he's by himself. Kind of poorly played. They probably should have slowed down there. But they took the gamble. And it is what it is. They ended up losing the round because of it. Draken got a pick early, so but off that, they're opting to buy two marshals. I think marshals are very OP round 2 because it acts like an op. They're not gonna have armor. They probably shouldn't have armor. Oh, I'm just kidding. Never mind. They're forcing. Well, if the winning team of pistol round buys marshals, it's kind of OP. If the second team, the losing team, doesn't force, but it looks like they're deciding to force. Literally, all of them bought up. So see how this round plays out. So can they utilize their scout forces here? Mixwell is just spamming in the smoke. See if he can get anyone. Now they're playing 2A. They're playing retake B. So Sofa's playing in the further back. Also, we're going to be highlighting Mixwell. I believe they're the winner of the tournament. So I'm going to be trying to focus on their perspective. I know the camera view is going to go to both teams, but I'm going to focus most of my VOD review on that side. They're just actually getting a lot of kills with the scout spam, forcing mid. They end up just getting the defuse off. Wow. And I believe that Phoenix Ocelot is the owner of G2. That's interesting that he's in this tournament. So the force worked. Enemy team probably wasn't expecting the force. We weren't watching Omen's perspective, but he popped off in the back of B site. Really unfortunate. I wish I could just focus on one team and player. He's taking the gamble. He's probably gonna smoke and TP out. No, he's not. He's smoked and TP'd out so he can reposition. Looks like they get a pick mid. I'm not really too sure what just happened there, but Jet ends up getting the late trade. So B is given up. This is very standard and competitive play right now. You don't really want to hold B. B is generally pretty easy to retake. But that's why there's literally no one inside B right now. Offensive team doesn't really know that, of course. They're just kind of taking their time. Jet's slowly clearing out B, giving them the info that they can go B. If you plant the center of B here, Sage can hold from wall, from a window, and play a really good post plant, which is what they're doing, which is why Sage is just watching her flank. Now they're just waiting for the rest of their team, waiting for Cypher to rotate. Omen is holding the flash, he flashes, and then they're all going to start trickling in. Very good. Good dash to get the information. Bates his gets the aggro of the enemy Jet. Teammate gets to trade right there. So they're trying to smoke out. You saw that they're trying to smoke out the front with Cypher traps. Ends up being a crazy spray fight. And they're just playing post plant, shooting through wall, shooting through smokes. They go huge because the window player was patient. Very huge to have someone window. I always feel like that's a very powerful position. Very powerful post plant when you get the center of mid plant. Ah, my jaw's messed up, dude. Oh, what's wrong with my jaw? Ooh. The Omen tries to get aggressive. I think this might be their save round, round 4. Round 4, and they lost round prior. The Cypher's just letting the traps and the camera get info. He's not going to contest. He's just letting the this Jet has been making a lot of noise and entering a lot. And since she's just getting complete A control, it's making Mixwell's Jet rotate back. They believe that they're working A, but the rest of them are still making noise C, or patiently waiting C. Actually, very good play by Draken. So now Cypher's pushing up. He knows the Jet's over there, but he has no idea what the rest of the team is. Ends up getting caught slipping over here, so now they're just going to explode A, because Jet already has Prio. Mixwell is kind of aware of it. Just realized Mixwell's a player. That's what the team names are after certain players, huh? Yeah, it is. Both Jet players. So they're kind of just waiting for Sova. It looks like they're probably just going to save the guns. I want to try the 3v5. Nice little play right there to get some info. Oh, what camera location do I usually use? This one maybe? You can see the
Team Carlos.
On the ult maybe?
Might as well rename him. The Phoenix. He's earning the MVP honor.
So they're saving gun. You can see that Draken is looking to hunt them, but all 3 of them are together, ready to trade. They ended up trading one. It kind of sucks that they lost the gun.
Yeah, that's $2,900 in each of their hands.
Very important for them to save these guns and not get caught slipping. Oh, interesting. Surprised that they didn't push in. So they ended up saving 2 guns, which means this is still a very powerful round. They're probably gonna force. They can buy everyone deagles. They can buy 2 guns. So yeah, Draken, all Phantoms by the way. Phantom is still making a lot of noise. Players are still opting to use the Phantom over the Vandal. Maybe just because it's very consistent. Forcing a Scout, forcing a Deagle, and a Ghost. Light armors. Heavy armors on the gun owners. So they're literally 2 stacking C. They go huge and win the gunfight here. It's a half buy, but they get the first 2 picks with one of the guns that they saved, so it's really big. They have 1 garage, and they're literally leaving B completely open. Cypher gets a huge kill with his Deagle, so he gets a gun as well. Great, like, mixed round by them, honestly. Like, since they lost A, they're trying to rotate to B. Since they lost C, they're rotating to A. Mixwell can get a little aggressive here. Oh, catches him slipping. One left. Just need to pinch him in. They know exactly where he's at. Gets a free kill. Very, very nice round. Well played round. They are moving. They're flexing a lot. Last round, Sage played A, but now Sage is B. Omen was one of the C players. Now he's A with the Scout. Surprised he's choosing the Scout because he thinks that they're broke and that he can get a bunch of free kills, which I believe they are. Some of them are. Actually, no. It's like a mixed buy. Good force. Let's see that he took the gamble that they're saving. So the offensive team is playing default. They're spreading out. They're fanned out, looking for picks. Generally, that's what we call default, right? When you're in every single position. Very blotchy circles here, by the way. Let's make it a little smaller. We call it a default when they're all spread out looking for picks. Usually you have like 1 window as well. Spread out looking for picks. They decide to before they like decide to go for and execute somewhere. You bait utility as well, so even if you're not making a pick or not getting a pick, you can bait, you know, a couple of smokes or slows by them. So Mixwell ends up getting really aggressive C though. So the person that was lurking C got caught slipping. That was very unfortunate, but they ended up exploding garage. Sova's kind of stuck. So he has to kill as many as he can before he dies. Gets 2 big kills. Gives his team a lot of time to rotate. Omen actually is still holding for him. Sova's still going big, gets another kill. Now they're regrouped. They actually challenge a Phoenix, so that's very interesting. Now they know where Phoenix is, they're just gonna all W key from both sides. They just playing slow. They're not W keying, just kidding. They're playing it smart. Really surprised that they challenged the Phoenix ult. Yeah, so Sage is pushing based off the shots of his teammates for the flank. He's playing very safe. I think he also knew that that trap was there, so he ended up slowing down. That was a huge play by Silva. He couldn't back away and play the retake. He was kind of stuck on the side already. So they're taking the gamble and they're 3-stacking A. I think they know that the enemy team is on a save round. So they don't want anyone B. Cypher's just camming B. This is really, really dope. Cypher's camming B. They're using Silva to get C info. And then they're just all 3-stacking A. That's very interesting. And they ended up getting the gamble. Winning the gamble. And honestly, you don't even need to hold B. So you can have 3C and 2A or 3A and 2C. And they got the right call there. Easy eco round. Played that correctly, didn't play that safe, smart, didn't let them get any guns off of him. So Sage is actually holding B. She likes to push through. Actually he's probably gonna get traded for that. The Omen is now playing in an area where he can't play retake, he's holding the angle. Cypher ends up getting the A lurk. So now the offensive team is slowing down. The C lurkers, the C players were thinking about rotating, but now that they got the kills, they're going back. They're holding their sights. They're staying spread out. They're not over rotating. Very disciplined. Like it. Not much over rotating by this team. Haven's rotations are very fast too, so retakes generally are very easy. So he was trying to hold a cheeky little angle there and gets popped by Draken. So you see Omen, he's kind of lurking, looking for a pick, but he's still playing safe, waiting for the rest of his team. Silva's ulting. Omen actually ends up swinging and gets a kill. Silva gets his dart, he's smoking. Smoking is pressuring, now they know where one player is. Grim is playing post plant. This is very, very smart here. So they know where one player is, so they're throwing the smokes. Jet smokes are pretty powerful now. And they're guessing the second player is short. Obviously, there's only 2 directions that they can come from. So now they can just smoke short and smoke the bomb site, making op pretty useless here in this post plant. Actually, a nice molly though. Now they know exactly where the last one is. And he knows he has to play aggressive because of all the smokes. Literally smokes dunk ops. He got one bullet off and missed. It looks like they're just actually just challenging. They're on defense, they're challenging all the time. They're challenging mid, they're challenging C, they won both their fights. But they started getting traded back. Cypher ends up offensive Cypher ends up killing the defensive Cypher. Very confusing. I really wish we can just watch one perspective. It is what it is. Giving us a lot of Mixwell though. Mixwell's team. I'm not complaining. So they know that Cypher has enemy Cyphers probably has control of A somewhere. They're still keeping one lurking C though. The Omen is kind of playing smart, playing off the Cypher wire, gets a kill through the smoke. Very easy lineup. Very smart. Korea's popping off here, yes. I do like how he's playing. He's getting lots of big entries. Since he ends up getting that kill, it literally impacted them and slowed them down so much that they're rotating away. Huge.
Obviously, the attacking side doesn't know this, but they could just, quick run it over towards C.
That's crazy. So this is the first time Mixwell over-rotated. They over-rotated to A. I think they realized that. I think they're probably going to start moving. They have no noise A. Okay, no, they don't. Okay, first mistake on over-rotating by Mixwell. Then I understand that. They're all going to go through CT side so they can trade each other. Keep in mind, they probably aren't kind of close to each other. Kind of scary because they could line up. So, very popular play, not popular, very common play here. Omen ults. Omen ults literally in the open onto site, forcing the Cypher to shoot it, gets the information, knows exactly where one player is. So Omens have been ulting just for information, especially on defensive side. But now they're using the Sova dart to clear this left corner. They end up funneling through CT together and killing one on site, and this 3v1, they just dunk them. They really just stay as a team, use all their utility to get info before they decide to dry peek and force things. Very good utility usage there. Still holding mid. He's deciding to switch over. Wow, Draken is getting really aggro here. It's okay, Omen still gets a kill, gets traded back there. Sova gets 2 kills, finally gets traded. But now it is a 2v3. They have the bomb site now though. And he ends up peeking garage. Didn't know he had an op, I guess. I believe it's their eco round. Not bad that they got 2 kills and bomb down, so solid eco round. Mixwell's playing very well. I like how they've been alternating their agents, their players. They've been moving op from site to site as well, being very unpredictable. I believe Mixwell got a kill. No, he didn't. That was like 2 rounds ago. Sometimes when he gets a kill C, he has been moving his op to a different lane. Very, very impressive. So now that Jet is up aggressive in a really sneaky spot C, instead of 2-man holding C, Sova's deciding to rotate over to A. They have one just playing site. They have the dart in the camera. One just lurking A short. Of course, once again, giving up B site. Having one lurking garage. Very good timing on Sage Wall. Don't know if they had information. But he ends up peeking, getting the info, and he's not going to peek anymore. He ends up regrouping with his Cypher, and they're working together to get picks. So now with that kill, they have the information where their whole team is. I feel like since it's a 4v4, they're probably not going to wait for Jet. Start looking for picks already. I think they're just using all their utility first. Looks like they're actually waiting for the entire. Nope, they ended up peeking, getting a 1-for-1. David also gets another kill. Mixwell's getting another kill. They're all just slowly pinching the map. Actually really tough because Draken all went through long. They didn't have short control. You can see prior, right? They all went through long. They didn't have short control. So they had one still holding. When Mixwell comes back to pinch and the rest of their team, you know, is working their way from, you know, all the sides, the 2 short players can still burst out. They're really just stuck in all these really awkward corners where Heaven can look down, and you can see that he starts getting info for his team with the shock dart, and that's when they start peeking. With the information, they start, you know, peeking. Their Omen's finally coming from CT. Both the short players are using the information for picks, popping that wall, getting trades. Jet flanks, gets her kill. It's really hard when you don't have the full area of the post plant. They only have this, like, you know, little banana C shape because this is not theirs. Heaven's not theirs. It's very hard to hold post plant. Mixwell did a good job using their utility for information. Okay, I think I went too far. So last round, they want to do something spicy. They already got spoiled. So they, on C side, they're getting the info, they're pushing, and they're deciding to push mid. So Sage slows mid, they're shooting through wall for a kill. Omen is just straight peeking mid to garage, dunked them. Easy kills. Now he's smoking, now they're leaving. Cypher is pushed up, getting info. Now he's playing retake. Sage is now working garage. Gets a kill and gets the wall up. Round's definitely over. Even with the wall, he's still aggro peeking. Omen decides to peek, ends up getting a kill on one person trying to work mid. The Cypher's dude. It's over.
What can you possibly manage in a 1v5?
They're just looking for kills. Gets info on all of them. He probably thinks that one is playing there because she was just spotted in that vicinity. So Mixwell is actually deciding to play discipline. They're all going back to sites. Back to basic setup. Very respectable that they're staying disciplined here. Using the cage to rotate, getting aggressive at window. This is also a very good play. The Opera's probably not expecting him to come window. He ends up peeking anyways. Good awareness, gets the kill. Very respectable that they stay disciplined. I like that. Most teams would be like, it's 5v1, just rush him, just kill him. It's over. And as soon as Jet died, they're like, nope.
I can't keep up with the chat spam. They're just consistent.
Ooh. Jet does not care. Dashed in, W keyed. Ends up getting the kill. So 4v4. They did a good job with the A flank, but he needs to now speed run his way to C. So Sage is doing nice little peek, waiting to swing out right there to trade. They've been trading back and forth. Now it's a 2v2 situation. He's just holding an angle to see if anyone peeks. They both peek together right there. Very cleanly. Gets a tag on one. They both decide to swing to get this kill. And Omen turns around and gets another kill. Very clean. This Korea guy is popping off. Who said Omen's not competitive? I think Omen is a very good... Oh. Looks backwards to dodge. I don't really know what that tech does or that difference. I don't play enough Jet. It's very interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. So that was a good play by not Omen, Brimstone. He was on top, played off his teammates Cypher Wire, gets a free kill through the smoke. So it is a 1-for-1 though. Still 4v4 post plant. This time Mixwell has control of both short and long. This post plant is a bit more bearable. Mixwell gets a little aggro short and ends up getting a kill. Very aggressive player. Now he's deciding to play on site. Omen is still just chilling under them. So they're deciding. Nice, they both peeked heaven together as soon as he jumps. They're very good at peeking together. It's a pretty coordinated team. And then, I don't even... This whole time, Sage just went on a detour to flank mid. He said, my team's winning the gunfights. I would just take a fat detour and flank all the way around. I don't know about that play, but it worked out because his team was getting the kills. I guess it could potentially do some really sneaky, interesting plays with that. If his team started dying and they think the last player is long and he just flanks and makes a play. So it's not necessarily a bad play. It's very risky play though. But like oh wait, this is round 3? Hey, they forced the Marshall. I lost track of the rounds, but they forced this Marshall, ends up getting 2 kills. Very respectable there.
peeking through garage.
I don't really know what happened. They all just kind of turned up. Marshall got a double heady. Bulldog is a good gun. Gets 2 kills with that.
It all started with that Marshall snipe.
Yeah, I don't know if they saved or not. I wasn't looking at the econ. God, it's much harder to keep track of. Okay, so economy now, it's full guns on both teams, I believe. Just kidding, Silva's broke. Sage is broke. 4 guns, almost full buy. Okay, this is round 2, I believe, judging by this. No, definitely not round 2. Okay, I don't know. Spectator system, the scoreboard system needs a little bit of improvement, but you know, it'll get there. It'll get there. Alright now. Okay, so Omen is TPing under heaven instead of on heaven. So that camera spots him. Cypher's gonna get killed through the smoke. Very good camera. Very well positioned wire. I mean, gets a kill there. Ooh, that timing was really bad. Omen looked away. Brim was also going a little too fast. I guess his team is there to trade. He was a little too fast and he lost the fight. He teleports out so he doesn't get traded. And with that teleport, he repositions and gets a kill. That is why Omen is really good. I really feel like Omen is underappreciated, underrated. I'm also becoming an Omen one trick myself. I'm getting there.
I'm saying just skip the map. Let's just get off the haven. Let's just move this ahead. We get it. You're good at post plants. You're good at defending.
Yeah, this is kind of a one-sided game. It's hard to tell why. It looks like they're just naturally winning gunfights as well. So now they just decide to do a crazy play on the defensive side mid. They end up getting 2 kills with one of their forced guns in the scout or the Marshall. They're all just challenging mid actually. You can tell Mixwell's kind of like down for the 50-50 mid fight as well.
I love the flash war at the
now it's a 1v4. Nice heady by Phoenix. Very interesting decision making by Ocelot to ult there. It is potential last round, so why not? Draken is also very disciplined here. It is only 3 of them, so I guess I understand why. Carlos gets the kill there. Nice. Good job, Ocelot.
Game for Draken's side. I feel for it, but let's see. Maybe they.
So, ooh, I believe it's their save round. So save round, they're just 5-manning A. I believe every save round, everyone wants to go A, and Draken is taking the gamble that they're going A. I don't think it's all saved clearly because Sage ended up getting a kill with the AK or Vandal. Nice wall for the res. They end up jumping on the wall anyways. Crazy Fiesta, they start trading. Draken ends up getting the kills. Team Draken ends up getting the kills anyways. That was a good intent with the wall, but by the grid you can kind of shoot over it and jump on it, and not only is the grid really bad, but they were flashed from the Omen. But it looked like they generally won their gunfights there. But still, now it's a 3v4 situation. Just watching Lurk slash like they know they lost short control, so she's still watching her back. Gets a kill there. They're getting aggro A, gets the A site player. They know one is still short, which is exactly why when Silva swung out, he's still looking short. Nice little gunfight there. Good trade. Now it's a 1v2 situation. Ocelot gets 1, he swings, good swing, gets 2 kills. Wow, this game is actually still kind of close. Not really close, but they're keeping themselves in the game. Mixwell, Team Mixwell is done. They said we're 4-manning C. Guess the aggro player C. Now they're just gonna explode. Ocelot ends up getting the solo garage pusher. While he's playing garage, he ends up getting a kill. Actually picking up lots of kills here.
Give him the ace. He's got 3. Don't touch these players. These are Carlos.
Ends up ulting again. Ults 2 rounds in a row?
They're gonna get the round as Patty steals both of them. Team draft.
The Sentinels?
Okay, Mixwell finally has guns now.
It's a long way back.
I'm tired of it.
Look at this.
Ooh, very cheeky angle by Mixwell himself. I hate calling the player Mixwell and the team Mixwell. I don't really like that.
Mixwell is gonna drop hat attack. As Carlos the opening pick, Korea will find the 3rd kill, and it's gonna be the attack.
So, you know, individual picks, they are playing default again. Individual picks B, 1A, and 1 die garage.
Draken starting to slow down.
Yeah, hit the brakes for a sec. Mixwell.
The Sage walled C, and then they're deciding to peek garage together. Ocelot gets a nice kill there. Flashed out, gets another kill there.
He's too clean.
Omen is deciding to make a play A because the C players died. So nice ult there.
Picks up his 3rd of the round.
Looking for the A side player. Playing Heaven.
Above, gonna be
They have an idea. They know he's under Heaven. Gets the kill now.
down bonkers, so they still haven't shown Korea's position.
So now it's a 2v3 situation and
Full health.
2v2 situation. They don't know where Kriya is because he could have TP'd anywhere.
To get the timing right here on this retake.
So they're kind of just working at the same time to get to sites. Sage is deciding to respect Heaven and not contest it, assuming one is Heaven, that Omen is potentially Heaven. I didn't even know you can be on this weird spot. Timing is really bad. Timing was really bad there. That Kriya decided to look short, but I guess Ocelot aimed a little too low there and gets sauced on. Oh man, I was not expecting that. Which leaves Sage in a 1v2. Sage has info that one is Heaven. That was an insane. That was a nice heads up play there. Didn't have enough time even if she got the kill. So yeah, Mixwell's looking pretty good. Out of all the players, the Jet is very impressive for sure. Jet and Omen, very impressive players. They swing together a lot. And overall pretty cohesive. On defense, they like to switch up their defensive strats, their agents. They move their ops around a lot. Really good. And team comp wise, I was more of a fan of Mixwell's comp. I think overall, having Sova is the flex because you need, you know, one smoke agent in Sage and Cypher. Sova being flex, Sova is actually very close to being a must need because of the information. So their retakes were just very good on defense. You can clearly see that. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it to the end and you liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. And if you're a real one, and I know you made it to the end in the comment selection, do hashtag Sova. That way I know you made it to the end of the video. Let me know if you like this a bit better. I think I'm gonna start pausing a bit more and breaking stuff down and using these tools a bit. The videos might come out a little longer though, depending on how long the games are. This one was relatively short because it was like 13. Actually, it did go pretty far. 38. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.